All right, hello, and welcome back to the Crossword Vlog, aka Clog, Saturday edition, and yeah, no pressure edition. We did the simplest 1 hour challenge, 1 hour work week, again with basically no fanfare. But obviously we're not solving the Saturday in 4 minutes. So yeah, another classic, take it easy. I'm even going to start the puzzle. I do like the grid shape here, without analyzing it. Very open. Much mail to Santa. I have no idea. Enough. Prime choice. They're found in dens. Kind of want an S here. Corner store. A French vote. Or it sounds like a vote. So there's I and nay. Nay, I guess that sounds like a vote. Um, Miami is in it. I mean, Florida, but FN is probably not right. Oman is a sultanate. Refuel after refueling. So I feel like this is like a mini mart, like at a gas station. Refuel like eat, out, something. Name dropping. Maybe et al. Like it literally drops names. It's not like name dropping. Ran. Probably Y there. Not own. I guess rent, but then that doesn't work. The Tate Modern is a place. Mini. Okay, I'm just gonna keep all that out for now. Tip line. Uh, Mezcal source. Tequila comes from cactus, right? Dens. Enough. Okay, let's just keep going. Is Halloween the eve of All Saints Day? I don't know what All Saints Day is, to be honest, but hair color is a trait. Niet. I forget if it's a Y or an I, but I'll keep that out for now, I guess. Rita Ora. Take in from a boat. Take in the sails. Cardinals home. The Cincinnati Cardinals? Yeah, I don't know. It's looking for a city, I think. Um, Red Giant in about 5 billion years. It'll turn into that. Sports. Okay, I think this is wrong because I think this is sections in like a magazine. Something to take in. Okay. The anchor. Uh, aromantic. Going down. Yeah, lots and lots of long fill here, which is good. I think this is like good for a puzzle that I don't intend to solve quickly. I think this will be a nice challenge, hopefully worth the effort. Becomes uncomfortable. Mm, rides up. Forrest Gump. ING maybe. Greer maybe. Grieg and then O negative. Blood type. The prod maybe. A row at a party. So I think the way you're supposed to read it at first is a row as in an argument, but I think then because it's a question mark, it's talking about a literal like rowing. I'm not sure. Sometimes the question marks, it's like it's hard to tell what they expected you to read it as. Um, SCLC, I don't know what that is, but first president and initials and starts with M, could be MLK. Cold pack. Klondike bar? No. Okay, I'll keep going. Could be tan here. Interesting. This could be gel. Could this... Mm, letters look okay. Spill the beans. Spill... Letters look okay. Sonoma. A Lee. It's like a meadow. Dino nugget. Stands to practice hitting. Stands. Maybe S here though. Causes S here. The Astros. Houston Astros. Spill the tea, of course, of course. Um, one with an I problem, an egoist. Their problem is that they think about themselves too much. Literary reference, interesting. Fills up. Something to something, 1 to 10. Further. Ended. Ere it began. Ere it began. I don't know what that means exactly, but further. Further more. Yeah. Like that much further, that much more. Enough. Just stop. The apex. End of a trail. Apex of a Kleenex. Um, like you're hiking up a mountain. Blather. Accepted. Okay. I think I've seen all the acrosses, or at least most of them. Alright. Prime choice. Yeah, my brain is having trouble figuring out where the word boundaries are here. I have so many letters, I should be able to get it, but I'll come back to it. I was thinking like gravy boat, not taken gravy, but I don't know. Maybe it's just regular boat. Abiotic? Nope. A huh. I really want it to be abiotic, but the I is just in the wrong spot. Yeah, take it out. Um, Rubbish bins. Okay. Uh, I guess San is Saint. There's a lot of Sans, San Francisco, San Diego, etc. Miami. Okay. Turn up. Yeah, gel could definitely be wrong. I'm gonna take that out. Um, Miscellany. Does that just mean like random stuff, like miscellaneous? Okay. It's not gross. Net, like gross profit, net profit. The Ravens could be an Edgar Allan Poe sort of deal. What's up? Eats a lot? Could be. Base of a pump. I guess blather doesn't just mean the verb, it's also the noun. So like you produce blather, you're like talking hot air. Could believe that. That's that, and that's that. Nope. So that's that. I like that. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna keep doing some laps. I feel like I should know this, but I don't. Slimed. I definitely didn't see that the first time around. Oh, you don't own up to something, you deny it. Ghostly? Ghastly, maybe? Yeah, I think ghastly probably. Um, dial up? I could believe that. Yeah, I keep thinking out of it. Is the Arizona? Over it. Yeah, Arizona Cardinals. It's a tough convenience. Kim's convenience. Yes, there we go. I was just trying to figure out what word ends with these letters. Advice? Something advice? Banana split? Ah, okay, so it was not a real boat. In any advice? Is it Arlo? In vitro? Lug something around, you're schlepping it, carrying a heavy thing, for example. Uh, I would put like going south, but A, it doesn't fit, and then B, going is already in the clue. Going south. Heading south doesn't fit. Hash, maybe? Ash gray is kind of neutral. Sheraton. Oh, that's a little bit of a fun uh, trivia. Rugburns. Tulane University. Alonzo. Tenets. Sole. Pump. Oh, a pump is a type of shoe. Okay, and then there's the sole there. All right. Tricky, tricky one. Maybe a Laker, LA Laker. Enough. I give agave. Okay. Tens. TVs. Lists. Same day delivery. Oh, Amazon Prime delivery. Okay. Flying south. Oh, not like in a negative. You're literally just going down. You're flying south. Okay. A line dance, a row of people. Okay, and then Jill. I guess it's called a frog. MCR must be My Chemical Romance, and then Sway. Romp or Key? No. Okay. Uh, Sway. Rock back and forth. CCR? Oh, Credence Clearwater Revival. All right. All right, that was a good time, all things considered. Let's go ahead and put that in. Um, 1547. Um, let's go ahead and admire the puzzle. I actually really liked this. So first of all, it's very interconnected. Lots of like long fill just going throughout. It just seemed like a huge amount of long fill. Very few black squares, so lots of letters to fill in. And yeah, it's got a weird symmetry. It's got I think, yeah, it's got I don't know how to explain it, but like usually if you have a board spanner here, you're gonna have a board spanner here, but it's got this like diagonal sort of symmetry going on. Uh, I have no feelings one way or the other about that as long as the grid works out. Um, but I thought the cluing was excellent on this one. It was like the perfect type of clue where, I have this thing against a clue where you fill it in and you're like, you don't know that it's right. But there were a lot of these where I fill it in and I'm like, how could that possibly be right? And then you think about it a little bit more and you're like, now I get it. And now you're like confident that it's correct. Because the worst is like when you fill something in and you're like, well, that could maybe just be wrong. Um, but yeah, a lot of very tricky clues that sort of, lead you in the wrong direction. It's like going down stuff in a way that's very solid. Prime choice, same day delivery is kind of like wild. Um, it really sends you in the wrong direction in a good way. Um, this is like vague in an interesting way. Yeah, I don't know, just or something to take in from a boat. Like, yeah. Um, I don't know. I I'm trying to articulate why I like the cluing in this one and not in other ones that I've complained about. And I think it's really just like once you fill it in, you get it. Um, it might take you a while to puzzle out why it makes sense. But like once you fill it in, you feel confident that it's correct. And it's not relying on weird trivia or anything. Like everyone knows about Amazon Prime, but you just like wouldn't think of Prime Choice as Amazon Prime Choice or something like line dance. It really does lead to a row at a party, but like there's so many different ways that you could like interpret that. Um, I think it did a pretty good job of staying away from proper nouns. There was Alonzo, but it was fairly crossed, and Alonzo is a common enough name that it looks right. CCR, not ideal, but again, very fairly crossed. Spill the Tea, excellent addition. I loved Banana Split in there as well. So that's that. Very nice. And then, yeah, same day delivery. Kim's Convenience, I could take it or leave it. I don't think it subtracted anything to the puzzle. And it is a real thing. I don't mind seeing it at all. I love the red giant thing. I'm a big astronomy guy these days. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this was a really excellent puzzle. And sort of exactly what a Saturday should be. Which is why I was sort of happy that I ran into this on a week where I wasn't looking for a competitive time. Because on those weeks, I'd rather like a worse puzzle that I can just solve quickly that has like some dumb fill that I just like go through. and like not as interesting clues. But on this one, I got to, well, I'm saying take my time, whereas I mean this is still quite a fast time. But I got to sort of savor the clues a bit more without stressing about the fact that I was being tricked um, left and right. Um, so yeah, where does that leave it in terms of rating? I am going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. I thought this was great. I think it provided the challenge and satisfaction that a Saturday should do. The challenge was worth it. The fill was worth discovering. Um, yeah, really, really great puzzle. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.